And good morning, everyone, and welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is Henry, the Forex Trading Parakeet. We are in the office this morning, briefly, before I go to my day job. And if you can hear it outside, it is raining up here in Maine. Let me see what is going on today. Let's go ahead and look at some. First, it's the day before Thanksgiving, which is a major U.S. holiday. And so let's go ahead and get into the risk disclaimer. We're not ready for that yet. Risk disclaimers right here. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, carefully consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into where I am on my prop trading challenge. And not so good. That I've done one trade so far, and so far it did not work out. It was closed out at $644 down. It would have rebounded right off the 90, and we'll show that in just a minute where my stop loss was. So I didn't think it would go down that low, but it did. So with some bad economic news we had yesterday coming out, today we have GDP. Let's go and refresh this screen. We'll go ahead and go back and see what the numbers actually were yesterday, because I don't know what they were. Aussie CPI, nope. Core, okay, so we had core PPI was down by 1 percentage point. That's good for the consumer, and maybe not so good for the economy. Let's go ahead and look at something else real quick too. Go ahead and see what CME says the Fed's going to do. This is actually a futures contract. I realize that this is those guys will trade anything. Kind of like some of the betting channels we got out there. 503 service unavailable. Wow. So FedEx is throwing a hosting error today. 503 error is a hosting error. So we don't know what the Fed is going to do today. That's interesting. I mean, it's part of the internet's down, because that's a major, they paid a lot of money to keep that part of the internet up. It means the internet is having problems. So let's go straight into the DXY today. And the DXY had a strong pullback yesterday during the release of information. And we've got a little doji forming right there, so it could be, well, we're not sure what's going to happen with that yet, because it still has 12 hours to complete that candle. Here we go with the euro versus the dollar. And they want to show me a sponsored ad from Microsoft Copilot. I give 0 F's about Copilot. So here we are. We have, look at that. So we have a pretty clear bounce off of 115.15, and then just kind of drifting up. Today it's just kind of drifting, not really doing a whole lot. So it's going to be a definite no trade today on that one. Dollar versus the yen sitting right at 156.50, not going to touch it, and right at that resistance line, or the new resistance line. It was a resistance line, now it's turns to support. Let's see if that support will hold, and if it does, it might be time to get back into it. And even then, you know, I still like 157.07 as an entry point, because it gets over this daily candle right here, and also gets into something else. Yeah, that's way too high of an entry point. I can't see what that is. Bless me, quick. Can't see what that is. It's 158.07. So I've got 100 pips to run between that. 150 pips. Not going after them today, because it's going to get really slow today. I know from experience that a lot of the American traders are already on vacation. Pound versus the yen, again, not a whole lot happening today. We're going to see another doji like that tomorrow, probably starting with the London market and then kind of fading off as the New York market is not open tomorrow. And Friday it might as well not be. No one's going to come to work. 205.95 on the pound versus the yen. That might be the better trade than the dollar versus the yen, because dollar versus the yen has really zero leadership right now. This always has leadership. It's choppy, but it always has leadership. Almost always has leadership. Sometimes it doesn't, like right back here. Dollar versus the CAD. Again, not a whole lot going on there. Just kind of coming down, touching on 150 at 140.85. And again, still not going anywhere. CAD versus the yen. Broke its resistance line. So it broke. So this line is back to being a resistance line instead of being a support line. So converted back to a resistance line. We'll see if that holds later on today. Aussie versus the dollar. Again, not a whole lot going on there either. It's going to be a really slow trading day today. If you're trading today, if you're in the office trading today, you're probably going to be losing your mind soon. This might be the good place to trade right now, is gold. So I wouldn't be surprised to slip into go back to my trading account, pull up gold. It's a daily account. Actually breaking out of range right now. And this might be a good time to get into a gold trade. Oops. Okay, so it's not going to let me change it till I come down here. Go there. 184. Stop loss. They're real shallow on the stop loss. 63. Projected loss of $200. That's too much. That's about right. So we'll come in there and see if that takes today. Do a quick gold trade on that one. Since I do like the gold trade, I do see it breaking out again. And I'll adjust the other one. I can't do that in my demo account here. But we'll see what happens. I'm kind of using this account to kind of gauge what's going on with the Aussie versus the yen. Pound versus the yen. Ooh, I don't like that candle at all. It's an hourly candle. Big pullback on the hourly. Oh, we're not going to worry about that. So where was I? Let's get back into this real quick, and then we'll wrap this up. Gold is looking kind of perky today. It looks like we might be able to get some action over the Thanksgiving holiday, since the rest of the world will be trading and we won't, because pilgrims didn't go all over the world. Silver's also taken off today too, so that's a good sign that both those trades will become active with them moving in tandem like that. But with that, that's all I got. If you're going to trade anything today, I would trade gold or silver, preferably gold. Silver's a little bit jumpy for me right now. But that's all I got for today. If you like this video, then hit the big thumbs up button. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe, and you'll get notifications on when the next video comes out. And lastly, what else? Oh yeah, if you have any comments, then please comment. I'd love to see them, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. So you guys have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.